everybody. Secondly, I'm grateful that there's so many beekeepers in the audience. How many of you are beekeepers? Now look at that. So I'm going to start by saying this. Why a bee lab? First of all, too, I'm also the only guy who doesn't have a script. So just get there. Good job. I'm the only guy. You're a girl. You know, bees are important. We built a bee lab. That's great. There's crazy beekeepers out there. That's fantastic. But bees are important. That's why we all do this. You know, a quarter of the nation's bees pass through the state of Florida every year. There are estimates out there that as much as 20 to 30% of the food production, food that we eat, come from the efforts of honeybees. And I kind of joke when I'm around my other ag buddies. I'm like, can your commodity claim that? Our commodity is responsible for 20 to 30% of the food consumed on the planet. People don't think much about bees because bees sting, right? They make honey. That's what most people know about bees. But beekeepers are some of the best people I know. They're some of the hardest workers I know. My story is very brief. I started keeping bees when I was 12. I wasn't interested when I was 12. I was interested when I was 8. But beekeeping's not in my family. My parents are standing right over there. My parents wouldn't let me get bees for a couple of years because beekeeping's not in the family. Who lets their kids get bees, right? And so I was around 12 years old before my parents gave me the opportunity to keep bees. I had a mentor who invested in me, a 6th grade teacher who invested in me, who gave me my first hive that I could put bees into. I had a high school teacher who invested heavily into me through my science fair projects. I had a 4-H leader in our county who invested heavily in me through the 4-H that we do. When I went on to college, I went to the University of Georgia and worked for the individual there who has the job there that I have here, Keith Delaplane, and he invested in me. And all these individuals gave me the opportunity to do things that I wanted to do, wanted to work with bees, wanted to go places, wanted to change things. So I'm stopping here because this is not about me. This facility is not about me. This facility is about opportunity. You know, I believe universities are the best places on the planet to provide opportunities to individuals. Not only do we provide opportunities as individuals, as faculty, as a university, but we teach people how to seize those opportunities. Everyone who is alive has an opportunity to do something great. But not everyone knows how to take that opportunity. And that's the job of the university, is not only to educate, but to show people opportunities and to teach them to take them. This building is not going to solve any bee issues out there. This building's not going to educate a single beekeeper. This building's not going to publish any refereed manuscripts or bring any grant dollars. It's not going to save colony loss issues. It's not going to teach students. The people are the ones who will do that. This building was built because people seized opportunity. Mr. Kutz seized an opportunity and spoke with Mr. Klaus, who seized an opportunity, who took it to the Florida State Beekeepers Association, who seized an opportunity, who took it to the university, who seized an opportunity, who rallied the beekeepers, who seized an opportunity. If one of those individuals or organizations or entities had ceased to take that opportunity, there would not be a bee lab behind me today. It took people seizing opportunities, taking the chances that we're giving them, coming together, and doing this. This is just an example of what can be done when people come together. You might see where I'm heading. We study a social insect. Honeybees are social insects. They're colonies made up of individuals who, if they wanted to do their own thing, would lack organization and purpose and function. But when you squeeze bees together, you get more than just a group of bees. You get what we in the business call emergent properties. There are things that start to manifest in a colony that are otherwise absent in the individual. That is what happens when people come together to solve problems. We do it through our universities. We do it through our organizations. We do it through our industries. We do it through our politicians. We may not all like each other all the time, but we are people who come together to solve problems. That is what this facility represents. That is what this facility represents. It's the people behind it, the people in front of it, the people who live in it, and the people who are going to pass through it, who are going to change this state, this nation, and this world. I'm excited about that because we're already bringing visiting scholars from around the world and teaching them to seize opportunities and head back to their homes and change their constituents' lives. We're already teaching the next generation of scientists and extension educators. We're already teaching the next generation of professors and teachers and lawyers and doctors. Hundreds of people pass through our B classes, thousands of people pass through our B programs, and it's all made possible because of people. If we come together, we're going to see things emerge from us that we otherwise couldn't do alone. And I think that is what this building represents. This is just the first step. We've got grand visions and grand plans. I'm so thankful that I don't have to go through and thank all of you, but I am grateful to God for giving me the opportunity to do this. And I'm thankful that you are all a part of this. This is your B Lab. Beekeepers, this is your B Lab. Thanks for making it possible. I look forward to working with you, to doing amazing things. Let's keep up the partnership. Thanks to you all.
Excellent. Oh, that looks great, everybody. And he's the one in charge here, so. Okay. Are we ready?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Yay! Excellent job, everybody. Thank you very much. We are officially open. Okay.